What's up guys, my name is Ivan Baldovinos, and on this channel I provide tips, tricks, advice, and strategies for your graduate school applications. So if you are new here, consider subscribing. In this video, I wanted to share with you how much money I actually made as a first-year PhD student at the University of California, San Diego. Alright guys, so before I break down my finances here, I'm going to share with you just kind of a little bit of context of my program. So we are on the quarter system, so I'm going to share with you how much money I made in the fall quarter, winter quarter, spring quarter, and summer quarter. Even though my academic year is only fall, winter, and spring, I don't take classes in the summer, but I did get a fellowship for the summer. My program, when I received my acceptance letter, it also came with a funding package, and so they broke it down of how much money I was going to receive every year for 5 years. So in the first year, I was going to receive at least $21,911.49, and this could be a combination of a teaching assistantship, graduate student reader, or graduate student researcher salary, and or an EDS fellowship stipend. They were also going to provide me with an EDS. EDS stands for Education Department Studies. And they were going to provide me with an EDS doctoral student AERA Spring 2021 travel grant. They were going to provide me with an EDS Summer 2021 research fellowship. And then they were going to pay my California resident tuition and fees, as well as a one-time document fee and a non-California resident supplemental tuition. They're going to pay for that as well. So I was expected to receive a total of $59,968.61 as part of my funding package for year one. However, for this video, I'm only going to be speaking about how much money I made through the 2 jobs that I had, the 20 hours per week, as well as the fellowship I received. So for the fall quarter, I had 2 jobs and I got a fellowship. So one of my jobs was being a reader, and so that's a readership, and what that is really just 10 hours a week where you grade papers for a course. You do have meetings with the staff, so the professor as well as the other TAs and readers, but really my job was for me to read papers, grade assignments, so forth every week for 10 hours. And so for that job, I got paid $17.26 per hour. And for the October month, that was the first pay period for me. I actually forgot to report my hours, so I did not receive a paycheck for my readership position. So I suggest that if you are a first-year PhD student, that you get familiar with the system where you report your hours, because if you forget, most PhD programs and institutions pay you monthly, and so you're not going to receive a paycheck for the first month if you forget to report your hours. So I forgot to report mine, so they gave me my hours in another month. So for that, I got $0 for this month. For this month. My second job was being a graduate student researcher, again for 10 hours a week. Really consisted of me conducting a research study as well as working for the program and facilitating some workshops for the program. And that's also 10 hours a week. And I don't know how much they pay me hourly here, but this is based off a one-time monthly salary. So I got paid $889.83 for the month of October, and that was it. The next source of income that I had was an EDS fellowship stipend, and this is only for first-year PhD students in education studies. So my next year, I'm not going to receive this stipend, but so I received for October, I received $1,582.00, and that was all for October there. So for November, again, similar for my readership, this time I did report my hours, so I received $680.40. For my graduate student research position, I received $889.83, and then for the fellowship, I actually received $1,582.83. I'm not sure why I got 83 cents more than I did the previous month, but I did. That's what my pay stub said. For the month of December, again, I actually received less money here for the readership. I only received $517.80, and the reason why is because December is a short month, because we do go off for winter break, and so I don't get paid the full 40 hours. I only got paid for, I think, 20 hours, and that's how much I made for that month of December. And if you remember earlier, I forgot to report my hours in October, so they added that money in December. So I got paid $690.40 for my readership position that I was supposed to be getting paid in October. Then for my graduate student researcher position, I received $889.83. And then again, my EDS fellowship stipend, I received $1,582.83. So in total, for the fall quarter, I received $9,305.75. Okay, so for the winter quarter, again, it's broken down into 3 months. So this time it's January, February, March. And so in January, I also had a readership position, different course, but I did the same thing. I graded papers, met with the team, so forth, and I got paid $690.40 for the month of January. And I also kept my graduate student researcher position. I'm gonna call it GSR now. I got paid $889.83. And then I got my EDS fellowship of $1,582.83. So I do want to show a couple of trends. So I've been getting the same amount of money for my readership position, and I've been getting the same amount of money for the GSR. So if you are interested, so I guess if you are an incoming PhD student, I suggest that you try to get like a graduate student researcher position because it pays more than a readership position. So just grading papers. So yeah. So for the month of February, I also got paid $690.40 for my readership position. For my GSR, I got $889.83. And then for my fellowship, I got $1,582.83. In the month of March, again, this is a short month, so I got paid less for my readership position. So I got $517.80 for my GSR, the same amount, $889.83, and then again, EDS fellowship stipend, same amount, $1,582.83. So for the winter quarter, I got a total of $9,316.58. All right, so for the spring quarter, it's a little bit different. So this time around, I swapped my readership position to a teacher assistant position, a TA. And the reason why was because my advisor needed a TA for her course, and she asked me last minute if I was able to become the TA. And I said yes, because obviously I wanted extra money, but also it was good experience. Usually, at least for my program, they don't allow first year students to become TAs because it's extra work. But I don't know how they got around me being a TA, but I ended up being a TA, and it pays more. So out of being a reader and a TA, I suggest that you choose a TA because TA positions do pay more money, but also they're more work. So as a TA, I still worked 10 hours per week. And for the month of April, I got paid $1,090.07. For my GSR, again, 10 hours per week, I got paid $889.83. Then I got my EDS fellowship stipend of $1,582.83. For the month of May, my TA position paid me again $1,090.07. My GSR, $889.83. My EDS fellowship, $1,582.83. For the month of June, it's a short month because we are taking finals midway through the month, and so then we're off for summer break. So for my TA position, I only got $633.79. The GSR position, $889.83, and the EDS fellowship, $1,582.83. So for the spring quarter, I ended up totaling $10,231.91. So as you can tell, that was the highest payment I received that year because of my TA position versus the readership position. As a first-year student in this PhD program at University of California, San Diego, we are not expected to hold a job or work in a department in the summer. Instead, they provided us with an EDS research fellowship for the summer of $5,000. So I received $5,000 for me to conduct research and work on my own projects during the summer, and that was the only salary that I received. You do have the option of working some jobs either as a readership or a TA position, or even a graduate student researcher if you wanted to, so you can supplement your your fellowship here. I chose not to do that just because I really wanted to rest this summer and I was just burnt out from the school year. But I know for a fact that next summer and the summers beyond that, I am gonna have to work and hold a job because I only received this fellowship for the first year. So yeah, so that's how much money I received for the summer quarter, $5,000. All right, you guys, so the grand total for my first year as a PhD student at the University of California, San Diego was $33,854.24. This is way more than what I anticipated receiving when I received my package prior to me starting the program. So I was expected to receive a little like $26,911.49 if you include the summer fellowship, and I received a little bit more, and so I'm actually grateful for that. But I don't expect that to be the case next year. I actually expect me to receive less money, significantly less money next year and the following years, because I'm not going to be receiving the fellowship. That's only for the first year, so I'm pretty bummed about that. But I'm grateful for the first year that I was able to make this much money, because this is a large sum of money that most PhD students don't receive at all during their 4 to 5 years of their program. So I'm super grateful, and I think the reason why I was able to make more money than usual was because at the beginning of the school year, before I started the program, I did express concerns to my advisor that I needed to make extra money because I had recently bought a new car, and I didn't think that the normal $21,000 salary was going to be able to cover all of my expenses plus my car payment. And so I wanted to make more money so I can pay the car off, and then once I start my second year, I don't have that debt. And so I expressed this concern, and what she did was she actually connected me with someone for the GSR position, and I was able to get that GSR position through that connection, because the GSR position, the supervisor, is actually one of the advisees for a different program of my advisor. So I got connected by that way, and I was able to supplement my my salary with that extra job that I ended up getting. So I'm grateful for that. Alright guys, so that ends my video on how much money I actually made as a first year PhD student at the University of California, San Diego. I hope it was helpful for you to kind of see what you could potentially receive as a PhD student yourself, but I want to make sure that you are aware that my personal experience is not going to be the same for everyone else. Some stipends are higher than others. Some programs have their funding makeup in a different way. As you can tell, mine was really focused on the first year. So the first year I received a fellowship through the department, but then that's going to go away my next couple of years. And then I also received a summer fellowship, which most programs don't have that. And so I want you to just take my experience as it is, but make sure you do your research, talk to your advisor, talk to the funding person on your campus, and I suggest that you also look into being a TA. Even though it's more work, they do pay more money, and for the next couple of years I will become a TA myself because I want to make more money, obviously, so I can live a better lifestyle than I would with $21,000. Thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe. I will see you in the next video.